Hey, what's up guys, Ian here, and I'm back with another review video, and this time I'm going to talk about this KW1, which is inside this pouch here. A very good morning to you from Gardens by the Bay, and this is the KW1, and this is a 1DD IEM, which is a fixed cable with wooden casing or shell, right? And the retail price for this is 21 bucks, and this, I would say flat out, is for bass hits. It's very bassy. If you look at the graph somewhere up here, yeah, I love this very much. I enjoyed listening to this very much, and if you guys are interested to get this, do check out the link down in the description below. Alright, so I've already unboxed this, so if you haven't watched that unboxing video, I'll leave a link somewhere up here so you guys can go watch it. Alright, but in this video I'm going to share with you guys my impression and my review of this KW1. First, let's talk about accessories. Accessories is pretty standard. It comes with this very nice compact pouch, but it's a pretty standard pouch. It's hard shell case and protects your IEM, does the job. And it comes with a fixed cable, right? So this cable is fixed, and it does come with a microphone, as you can see, and a volume rocker right here, right? So it's a pretty standard silicone shielded cable, and it does the job. It's got this, yeah, it's normal. It doesn't really tangle, so it's pretty good, pretty easy to manage. So, and it's a day-to-day use type of earphones. I've been using this every day, and I've been enjoying this every day. Ear tips are also pretty normal, right? It's standard ear tips, right? Nothing to shout out about. And the earphones itself, yeah, it's stuck to the cable. So if you were to break this cable, you're out of luck. You need to get new pairs of headphones. Okay. Now let's talk about the design of this. This is actually a bullet style, and it's really nice. Very small form factor, as you can see, and it's yeah, it actually disappears into my ears pretty easily, and it's worn either way. You can either wear it where it's hanging down from your ears, or you could do the over the ear way as well, like so. Okay, so I prefer the over the ear style of wearing this, so that you know, it's firmer in my ears and it does not dangle like so. So this is yeah, a pretty versatile earphone with no ear hooks, and yeah, very nice. In terms of fit and comfort, it fits my ear very well. No issues with it. I love it, and it goes into my ears. There's no weird shape to it. I mean, it's a bullet style IEM, so pretty common. And in terms of the seal, it gives me a very good seal. Right, now let's talk about sound. First, let's talk about the drivability for this IEM, and these are easy to drive, fairly easy to drive. I've used it on my iPad, iPhone, my Android phone, and most of my stuff can drive this, so no issues with this. And in terms of gear matching, I would say warm, right? You need something that's warm, something that's musical, something that's fun to match with these earphones, because these earphones are really fun to listen to and really casual. So yeah, something that is fun. Okay, now let's talk about the tone and timbre for this. The tone and timbre for this is fun, as I mentioned. It's very casual and exciting, fun kind of thing. It's, yeah, it's like going to a club. No, those kind of a vibe, and it's musical as well. So very heavy in note weight. Okay, so those kind of earphones. Now in terms of technical performance on this, these are not a technical set, right? So in terms of soundstage, it's okay, it's average. It's got a bit of height, a bit of depth as well, but nothing to shout out about. Detail retrieval and the imaging and this, you know, sound separation is average, is at most, right? So it's okay, it's average. I mean, it's a 10mm single dynamic driver, so it's fine. And in terms of the resolution, it's okay. I mean, it's a good performer for 21 bucks, right? It's nothing to shout out about. And yeah, overall in technical performance, this is actually pretty good, but it's average. Okay. Now in terms of the sound signature, if you look at my graph here, this is a bass head IEM. All right, so this, if you are a bass head and you love your bass, you want to have that bass, this is the IEM to go for. You know, I always compare it to the king of bass, which is the legato. I have the legato right here, and of course the legato is 5 times the price of this, right? So there's not much comparison, but I would say this is actually pretty good for the price point in terms of bass head level type of bass. Okay, so in terms of bass, the emphasis is on the bass, not much emphasis on the treble. And if you look at the bass level, as in the sub bass is elevated, but it's got a bit of a roll off to the sub bass. It's not extended sub bass whereby you can hear that really low end hertz down to 30 hertz maybe. You can't really hear that because it actually rolls off. So but it's a good heavy note weight, and there's a very rumbly sound. So I love this. I mean, I've got my head bobbing, you know, to my music when I'm listening to this. It's really fun type of rumble, really engaging. It's warm in tone. It's very colored, and yeah, in a way very musical, right? The mid bass is punchy, it's impactful, and it gives me that rhythm when I'm listening to my music, and it's really fun. I really enjoyed listening to this, especially on techno, trance, and most of the dance music which I listen to, right? It's really good for those kind of genre of music. And in terms of the mids, right? Mids is well built, right? Expected, okay? It's expected. It's not the most detailed, of course, and the clarity is not the most clear. It's all covered by the bass. So this is actually a good point here, because you know, all you want is the bass, then you don't need the mids actually, because there's not much mids for dance music anyway. If you go to a club, most of the time you're hearing the bass, you're feeling the bass, and you're hearing some of the treble. Okay, but that's about it, you know, for the mids. Can't really say much for instruments, pianos, violins, and all that. They sound veiled, okay, not the cleanest. In terms of vocals, male vocals, they sound really good on this, but female vocals, they lack a little bit of that energy and that presence as well, because of the treble, okay? But overall, male and female vocals, they sound alright, you know, with that low end supporting the vocals. Yeah, they're pretty alright. In terms of treble, alright, treble is a dark treble, right? It's a smooth treble. It's in fact one of the smoothest treble that I've heard on a bass head IEM. And you know, I must, you know, give it to KB Ear for tuning this well. Alright, this is a very safe, non-offensive treble. It's not the most energetic, there's no harshness, there's no shoutiness, there's no sibilance on this. It's just a smooth treble. You can pump up the volume, feel that bass without feeling that sharpness or that edginess on the treble. So I would say this is purely a bass head IEM, okay? And for 21 bucks, I would recommend this to any bass head, because you know, if you're into bass and you want to pump up that volume to feel that rumble, you will not hurt your ears, because the treble is just nice. It's a very smooth treble, a very safe treble. Now, comparing it to the legato, okay, I would say in terms of technical performance, these are not as, you know, technical, not as good as the legato. The clarity is not there. Legato has cleaner highs, okay, and in terms of overall dynamism, in terms of the 3Dism of the sound, I would say legato has got a more layered effect as compared to the KW1. And of course, I mean, you get what you pay for, right? I mean, legato is 110 US dollars, this is just 21 bucks. But if you just want the bass, right? But with the delivery of quality, I mean, reasonably good sound, then this is a very good set to go for. Okay, So for my rating for this, I would give this a 3.5 stars out of 5 stars. Really good. In terms of value, all right, in terms of value, this is a really good IEM to go for. I mean, in terms of performance wise, it's not the best performing, but in terms of tuning, it gives me what I want and what I enjoy, which is listening to my dance music with that kind of bass, and gives me that trance-like feel. Okay, and that's it. That's my overall review and impression of this KW1 from KB Ear. Well done. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and also please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys have a nice good morning. Enjoy your cup of coffee. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in my next video. Cheers.